Hey guys, it's Tom from Resale America, where my YouTube channel is Liquidation Motivation, and I got myself a new apron in one of the Amazon truckloads. I'm so excited to have a money apron. It matches my money jacket. If you haven't seen the money dance, go back to one of our past videos. I forget what it's called, but we do the money dance. Mandy and I get on our money suits. So, in this video, I'm gonna go through a whole bunch of questions that people have about truckloads, pallets, inventory, everything that they're asking me on my YouTube channel, all the questions. I'm gonna try to answer a lot of them right here so that everybody can hear the answers. So stay tuned. Resale America, Lakeland Square Mall, Liquidation Motivation. Okay, so I get a lot of questions. I get a lot of people reaching out. I'm always willing to help people out in the business, in the industry. I'm an open book. I'm always the kind of businessman that I will give you free advice. I have no problem. You send me a message, a text, or an email, or a message on YouTube. As soon as I see it or I can get to it, you can private message me. I'll try to help you out. Some people want to take a lot of my time up, which I don't really have that. But anytime you do have a question, feel free to reach out. I'll try my best to answer it. I probably have about maybe 50 different store owners right now that I converse regularly with. They shoot me something and I shoot it back. They help me and I help them. I have some people that I've built real good relationships with through my channel. Yeah, they tell me about deals. I tell them about deals especially if they're in a different part of the country. They tell me about the Florida deals. I might tell them about the Ohio deals. But, I appreciate the relationships that I'm building, with my channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to shoot them to me. But, going down through, through some of the comments, welcome to the new show, Rich Dad, Liquidation Dad. All right, I'll take that. Because you have some, was IKMA TV, you have some valuable information. I'm in Ontario, Canada, and I'm planning on opening a bin store. My question to you is, where's the best online liquidation website? Probably one of my best advice, you got to find one of those big brokers. You don't want to go through the little brokers, because the little brokers are buying from the medium brokers who are buying from the big brokers. So if you can hook up with a big broker, you're going to save yourself a little time. I do a lot of business with Midtown Liquidations. I get a lot of my stuff for them. I have local contracts, local suppliers that I buy from. I buy off B stock a lot. I use Inmar. Inmar is a big company. The problem is the contract holders a lot of times don't want to deal with small time buyers, right? They don't want to deal with you buying from them one truckload a month and then maybe complaining about the truckload. They want somebody that's going to buy. That's why the bigger brokers commit to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 truckloads a week, and then they broker them out for the contract holders. That's why it's hard to get into the contract holders' hands. Somebody did ask me a question, who is the contract holder for Home Depot? And I believe the company is called Registrix. And so I've bought in a few loads from them. You're gonna get them the cheapest, but remember, there's brokers brokering from them. Sometimes you can't get with the contract holder. All right, next question. Tom, I couldn't agree with you more about having checklists is the best way for your business. So we have our rough draft done for our bin store business. All the systems in the business. We're reviewing it today at 4 o'clock with one of my general managers at the bin store. We already reviewed it with my other general manager. So we just want to fine tune it, and then we will release it for everybody to see. And if anybody has any questions about how we do things, you can see it within our packet, within our operations and procedurals packets. So I'm going to share that with everybody once it's done. Like I said, it's in rough draft. We're reviewing it today. I imagine it'll be finished in a couple weeks, but we're real excited about having that, implementing that. I want to open a third bin store. I haven't yet. I've looked at real estate, but I haven't really set things in motion. But I want to make sure that this operations and procedure manual is in place before I think about opening any other stores. So I'm pretty excited there. You said, I did a video about how I have proof that eBay scams people out of money. And if you want to go back and watch that, it's it's a long video, but I explain exactly how eBay scams people, and they really do. And this guy's like, XYZ123456 says, you said you have proof, where's your proof? Some guy said it's not proof. Well, that's true, it's hearsay. He told me the story, but he's a good friend of mine. So he worked for the company that eBay contracted, and he did the actual work. So he actually, I can real quickly tell you what the video was about. eBay would buy high-end purses from sellers who mispriced them. So let's say that you have a $500 purse that you put on there for $200. eBay would go in and offer you $100, buy the purse for $100, then relist it for the $500 and sell the purse. So as a seller, you should have been able to sell that item for $500. I know that it was the seller's ignorance. I agree that's the seller's ignorance. But eBay, I believe, has a fiduciary duty to tell the seller that they're selling it for too cheap. But they don't do that. Instead, they were buying it off the person and marking it up and reselling it. And so now think about who also gets screwed here is the new buyer, right? The new buyer should have had the opportunity to buy that purse for the $200 from the seller. Instead, they have to pay $500 because eBay came in, bought it, relisted it, and sold it for the higher amount. So the seller has damages and the buyer has damages. So I believe both of them, both of them can be in a class action lawsuit together. And I'm a buyer and a seller on eBay. So I think all buyers and sellers have a class action lawsuit that they can file against eBay because of their unfair business practices. And I know they did it with high-end purses. This guy got a list every day of over 1,000 purses. And he went through and put buy it now offers on all of them, lowball offers on all of them. They would ship them to him, he would relist them and resell them on eBay, and he made a commission off of eBay. I think that is totally unfair, and I'm sure that it breaks some sort of law. Amazon just got caught doing that, right? If you remember, Amazon was just in court. Congress was having hearings on Amazon because what people were doing is, let's say I'm selling this screwdriver, right, on Amazon. And all of a sudden I build a great business and now I'm a multi-millionaire selling the screwdriver. I'm selling millions of this screwdriver. Amazon comes in, sources the same screwdriver, sells it on Amazon, puts your listing down and their listing on top of yours. And now people start buying Amazon. So they steal your information from your listing, from their platform. They steal all the back end stuff. They list their screwdriver and then they put you out of business. So something that you worked on, you built up. Amazon is effing. You're gonna beat this out. Amazon is people out of their businesses and they need to be held accountable for it. And so does eBay. So class action lawsuits can be done against both entities. Come after me, Amazon and eBay. It's bullshit what you do to the public. It's bullshit that you take money out of people's pockets for your benefit, big corporate America's benefit. So please go back and watch that video. I'm very adamant about it. I actually called the big law firm here in Florida, is Morgan & Morgan. I called them and gave them, they would only let me do like a 2-minute pitch to them, and they said they weren't interested in pursuing this. But I know they do a lot of class action lawsuits. Somebody should take up this case. Somebody should take up this case. Amazon, eBay screws the public. They only have profit motives. That's all they have is profit motives. All right, so let's see. God damn, the woman with the garter belt is sexy. All right, I get a lot of questions about Mandy all the time. Where is Mandy? Is she here? Mandy's back there sweating. We're still getting our air conditioning fixed. Just wave. Smile. We get a lot of questions about Mandy here. So somebody says, that woman with the garter belt, she is sexy. So that's Mandy. She works here. No, I am not married to Mandy. I'm not married to Mandy. She just works here as an employee. She's a fantastic person, fantastic worker. And guess what, guys? She's single. So I don't know. We did put her on sugardaddy.com, but I think she might have deleted that listing. I don't know. Who knows? I would love to order one of those truckloads. Can I have the information? So that was a Home Depot general merchandise truckload. I bought it from Midtown Liquidators. I think they run Liquidation Truckload group on Facebook. And speaking of groups on Facebook, my group, which is Bin Store Co-op, has gotten thousands of new members lately. I think we're almost up to 2,000 store owners. So if you go on Bin Store Co-op, we've gotten thousands of new members. Go in there, no brokers allowed. I've said it before, no brokers allowed. Please don't post any deals in there. Ask your questions for everybody. I've been on vacation, so I haven't been interacting as much lately in there. I promise to get back on it. I want to talk to people. I want to start doing a daily YouTube live. So we built our YouTube studio, and once I get my air conditioning fixed, which I'm battling my landlord with right now, then the room will cool down a little bit more and we can start doing a daily live podcast. on YouTube, so you can ask your questions live. I'll respond to you live. We'll talk about products, things that you can buy, bolos, be on the lookout stuff. You know, anything that you can make money on in the flipping business. All right, what else? One guy, you sounded like Crazy Eddie back in the day. At the end, you're saying your prices are insane. That's right, because my prices are insane. So Crazy Eddie was an electronics store operator in New York City during the 80s, I believe. And his whole pitch was being loud and obnoxious. Like, Crazy Eddie here, everything's crazy. I got the lowest prices ever, and my prices are insane, right? That's what Crazy Eddie would do. So, and he was super popular. He ended up expanding into several locations. I don't know how many exactly, maybe 10 or 15 in New York City, electronic superstores. But the son of a gun didn't pay his damn taxes. So he was a multi-millionaire that ended up going to jail for a long time. I think he might have died in jail or something, but Crazy Eddie, yes, I did get my inspiration from Crazy Eddie. I love him. I wonder if anyone has ever bought a pallet from Tom and then sold the items back to him. You look hot. Yeah. All the time. So we sell pallets here. We don't look through our pallets. We don't even know what's in them. So all the time people will buy the pallets, take it outside, load in their truck, then bring back in some stuff to sell, which I don't really care. If I can sell it, I'll buy it back from them. You know, I can make money both ways. So I make a little bit of money on the pallet, or I can make some money on the individual items that they want to sell back to me. You know, this does happen all the time. You know, but it has to be a sellable item for me. You know, it has to be something that I can put in my store and sell real quick. So people do resell stuff here all the time. I don't know what's in these pallets. I never know what's in these pallets, you know. So if you remember, the one guy found a Jaws of Life. It was like a $3,500 Jaws of Life in one of those pallets. So there's money in all these pallets. Haifa Yafa said, you are awesome. Thank you, Haifa. Brandon. Really cool to see people helping out with free donations, and also cool that you're helping other sellers out by giving away some of the secrets in the game. Yeah, what Brandon's talking about, thank you, Brandon, is that this lady came in the other day with 4 carts full of stuff, and I don't know if she's cleaning out a house or what she was doing, but she just dropped them off and said, you know, I don't want this stuff, you guys can have it. We're like, oh, okay. And, you know, we didn't even look at it. And then about a couple hours later, we went back to look at it, and there was a KitchenAid Pro mixer in there, brand new red one. I mean, it's like $400 mixer. I was shocked that she didn't want any money for it. But remember, everybody has a situation that they're in. Everybody has a reason.
You got the Christmas tree that you broke.
Yeah. Remember the Christmas lady gave us the Christmas tree, right? The Corvette Christmas tree that Paul broke. So we had to glue it, put it back together. That sold for $100 on eBay. You know, everybody has a situation, right? So let's say that we're in Florida, so a lot of elderly people come to Florida, and a lot of elderly people pass away. And so their relatives might be up north, so they just let's say they want to sell their house, they just need it cleaned out. They don't even care, they just want it cleaned out. So they'll call us up to come clean out their houses because we provide a service, we help people out. You know, one time this one lady needed her couch and love seat out of her house. She just wanted it picked up. I went to her house, it was beautiful. But I was doing her a favor because the next morning she was getting furniture delivered. So I got a free couch and love seat that was in perfect condition, and then she tipped me $100 for getting it out of there. So, you know, everybody has a situation that they're in that they need help with. You know, some people just need money, so you just gotta buy their stuff. Some people need convenience, and some people need help. So, you know, you're gonna get all those kind of people in this business, and you know, just be prepared that you're never gonna know what the situation is that you're gonna be in. So Mandy said, I told Mandy when we get a paintball gun, I'm gonna let her shoot me with a paintball gun. And didn't we? So we just got these paintball guns in the other day. The good thing is I'm saved because we don't have the CO2 canisters yet. But once we get the CO2 canisters in, we got a hopper on this one. I'm gonna let Mandy shoot me up a little bit. I don't know how far back I'm gonna get, but. I'm not gonna wear a vest. I'm gonna wear a mask and that's all. I'm gonna let her shoot me. I'm gonna let her inflict some pain on me. So who is this here? Carl said, it hurts, and so does airsoft, so please don't do it. Carl, I've been hit up with a bunch of paintball guns in my balls in my life, and it does hurt, but I'm gonna let Mandy do it. She deserves a little revenge on me because it's so hot here and she's sweating. And you know, hopefully soon my AC will be fixed. I need to email the landlord today. All right, then let's see. Mark put in here a week ago, If you had 500 phone cases from the iPhone 8 through 12, would you scatter them at random, or would you have all 8 cases in one box in the bins? You know, people have difference of opinion on that. Maybe if it was just phone cases, I might keep them together. But if it's a hot item, if it's a really nice item, I'm like, this is a walkie-talkie. You get these walkie-talkies a lot of times in the Amazon pallets. If I had, you know, a bunch of these, I'm definitely scattering them around, because you don't want one customer to get all of these walkie-talkies. You know, they're probably an $80 item on Amazon, and we're selling them on $5 a day. So those you want to scatter out. I might put phone cases together, because you might find a dealer on Dollar Day that might want to buy them all. And then if they buy them all on Dollar Day, they're not having to search around for them. So just the better items, I definitely want to scatter around. The less valuable items that maybe one person would buy, you probably would want to keep together. MC put, love the content, Tom. Keep up the good work. Thank you, MC. He also put, this is the best reality TV show on the planet. I love you, man. I love you, MC. That intro was inappropriate. Uh-oh. I don't know what Jason Smith put, that intro was inappropriate. Oh, the female pleasuring device? Oh, yeah. No, I get it, Jason, I get it. I guess my point with that is that every Amazon pallet, you get tons and tons of pleasuring devices, both male and female. I mean, I think we got a whole bunch up there from this box. But I get it, Jason, it's not for everybody, I'm sorry. You know, that's just the way I am. Hello, Mandy. It doesn't matter what shirt you wear. Uh-oh. What? Your best friend Tim says it doesn't matter what shirt you wear, Mandy.
Oh, it doesn't matter what shirt I wear.
Because that must have been the day that you had the, oh, you had the same shirt on. Where's your work shirt?
This is my work shirt.
All right. All right, let me see. Sulin Chin said, where can I buy truckloads? You can buy truckloads on bstock.com. You can buy truckloads, you know, Midtown Liquidators. Go to Liquidation Truckloads on Facebook, the Facebook group. There's thousands of loads being posted on there. Everybody's selling truckloads out there. Everybody's brokering truckloads. Just be careful. Make sure when you wire the money, you're only wiring it to a company, to a business name. Research the business. Ask my group. Join my group, Bin Store Co-op, and ask anybody in the group if they've dealt with this company you're going to deal with, okay? You're going to get a reference. You can also ask in Truckload Liquidations. Ask them if they've dealt with them. Make sure you do that. I've been scammed. If you look back, what was that guy's name? Steven. Steven scammed me out of, I forget what it was, $14,000? Yeah, $14,000. It was my fault. It was my stupid ass fault. It was my fault, right? I go to wire the money to the company, and he goes, oh no, you can't put it in the company's name, you gotta put it in this person's name, and it ended up being his wife. I'm an idiot. Why? I'm almost 50 years old, and I knew that was wrong, but I did it anyways. So it's my fault that Steven scammed me, although he's still a dirtbag, and I really hope that he watches my videos, Steven. All right,
Are you okay? Do you want to talk about Steven?
No, I don't want to talk about Steven. Excess Limited has about 40,000 items on eBay and a huge Amazon store. I'm always wary of them. That's a big thing in this business, right? You want to buy from people that don't resell, you know, because then you know you're getting genuine goods. You know, if they resell, they're cherry picking the good stuff and then they're sending you the bad stuff. So I want to get loads that are direct from Amazon. I don't want to get them from a third-party liquidator, okay? Direct from Amazon. Because you know that if you get a pallet in, right, and you see an iPhone on the top of it, right, you're pulling that off, right? You're gonna pull it off, you're gonna pick it. You're gonna pick it. So I like to get them direct. I did not know that Excess Limited had an eBay store with 40,000 items. That's interesting. I believe that they are a contract holder for Amazon. They're one of the largest contract holders for Amazon. And everybody all the time wants to say, hey, how do I become a contract holder? I mean, I don't know what kind of liquidity you gotta have, but I'm sure it's in the millions and millions of dollars. And good for them. I think it's Ryan McClary, I think is the head of sales over there, you know, for Excess Limited. I bought a lot of loads off him. I trust him. You know, I haven't rebought. I keep trying loads from him, but you know, I'm always looking for the load that I can make money on. And I bought the mediums off him. I didn't do well. I just bought a smalls, which I kind of liked. It was 6 foot tall smalls, but it was 50% food. I'm trying to buy another one of those loads right now. I called my broker, I called Midtown Liquidators today and said that I need another one of those loads. it was weird because it's like my normal smalls, but with a lot of food, but I just found a buyer for my food. So that's gonna be good for me. And, but then there was like random cell phones and iPads in there, but only like 20. There wasn't like hundreds, there was only like 20 iPads and cell phones in there. So, but I mean, I kind of liked it. eBay Addicts gave me a thumb up. What's up, eBay Addicts? He's a big fan of ours. He comes in our store, I'm a big fan of his. Excellent video. A strong woman by your side is a good thing. There you go, there's another comment. Thank you, Danielle. Danielle? I don't know, but that's probably about Miss Mandy again. If those chips are trash, why not fill a pool with them? Dive in and promote your store or whatever, because this can help be a viral clip. I like that idea. So I don't know what chips those were, but I like that. Anything that we can do to go viral, anything we can do to build up the excitement for our store. I mean, we are trying to take retail to a different level, right? I don't want to be your ordinary retail store. I mean, we give away pizza, we give away ice cream, we give away food, we do daily Facebook Lives, we do deals of the day where we sell a $100 item for $5. You know, we do anything we can to try to change retail. You good? You need me? Just listening? So anything we can do to, I mean, I got that from Gary Vee, right? I was a big Gary Vee fan pre-corona. You know, he was like, I don't understand why people open up a store, then sit behind the counter and sit on their ass and do nothing. No, we're on Facebook 100 times a day. We're always trying to promote ourselves. We're talking to customers. We're doing YouTube videos. We're giving the information out. We're doing everything we can to make this a different place, you know. And it's working. Our sales have been incredible lately. But that also ties into inventory. You got to have inventory. So you got to have inventory. Grow with Kevin, another great video packed with good advice. Thanks, Tom. Thank you, Kevin, for listening. What's cool that you allow that I got kicked out of Walmart parking lot for doing a Facebook sale? That's cool. Oh, okay. So this guy got kicked out of the Walmart parking lot for doing a Facebook Marketplace transaction in the parking lot. Man, that's the problem. I don't care if people make money in my store off me with other people. You know, like I'll have a broker come in and selling me stuff, and then I'll have a buyer come in, you know, trying to buy stuff off me, and they, you know, they feel awkward, like, oh no, I got to go through Tom to get to this guy. But no, I'm like, get his number, talk to him yourself. I have my own way to make money. If you want to deal with my brokers, the people I buy from, or the people I sell to, you can do it. I got to do the best that I can. I got to sell stuff as cheap as I can. I got to make it so both parties make money on these deals. And if that happens, then we're all happy and we're going to have a lifelong relationship, or until this ends, until I die of a heart attack on a golf course with a cigar and a bottle of Jim Beam in my hand, right?